Hello there, this is fairbinaryoptions.com. Let me write this one on the screen. And we are looking at the Great Britain pound US dollar because what we have there is an ending diagonal. Ending diagonal on the 1 hour chart and also visible on the bigger time frames, but the thing is that I would like to leave it on the 1 hour chart so that you can actually see it in more details. This move starts from the downside here and goes all the way to the upside. And the reason for that is the reason for this move is that an ending diagonal appears in the form of a rising wedge. Now, rising wedges, we know that they are falling, but is this rising wedge broken? Well, it seems so, at least by looking at the structure. And it goes with 5 different waves, and each and every wave out of these 5 different waves needs to be corrective. The waves that are advancing to the upside, they are advancing needs to be zigzag or zigzag family patterns, and the waves that are going to the downside, they can be virtually any corrective wave, with the exception of the second wave. The second wave cannot be a contracting triangle. And there you go, you have here then the first wave here. Let's say that this is the first wave. Then of course you have the second wave here, and the third wave all the way to the upside. I would say that the third wave is done here in the form of an ABC, ABC. The fourth wave here. And there you go, a fifth wave to the upside. This should be our fifth wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least one wave needs to be extended. Usually it is the first wave. Well, it is extended more than 161.8 when compared with the third wave, and any ending diagonal travels within the 1 and 3 and 2. Let me change the color for this one. And 2 to 4 trend line. And it is usual, while it is not mandatory, but it is usual for price to go and retest the broken trend line, the 2 to 4. As you can see here, price goes and retests the 2 to 4 trend line, this being a bearish signal. So normally this would have been a nice place to go short on the downside with quite a really stop loss, a small stop loss there. But we are not perfectionists, and we're not going for tip top or picking the tops in any trade here. We are trading binary options, and when you trade binary option, in order for your option to expire in the money and to make a profit at the end of the expiration date, you need at least 1 pip. The asset, in our case here, the Great Britain pound US dollar, you need for it to be in your favor with at least 1 pip. So let's jump to the conclusion. Basically, I'm looking to buy put options. So buying put options with end of day, so today on Friday, end of day, expiration date. This is the recommendation for today based on this rising wedge that is actually broken. So again, buying put options with end of day, expiration date. Let's make it blue and a bit bigger. And this is our recommendation. Again, a rising wedge or an ending diagonal that comes into the shape, normally it is falling, and as a consequence it might mean let's say the end of a C wave to the upside. So this to be A, B, and the C wave to the upside 5-wave structure. We should see at least 50% retracement into this area for the day, let's say the next days to come. Now this is Friday, so NFP is going to come in something like 1.5 hours, and based on this analysis, the outcome should be positive for the US dollar. Actually, it remains to be seen. Thank you very much for being here. This is fairbinaryoptions.com, and all these recommendations are possible due to the help of our general sponsor, Lionel.